Hey there! This video is a quick tutorial on the basic features of Zonogy. Many more details are available in the documentation. Here's a single empty zone and the Zonogy launcher. By the way, the launcher is smart and learns your preferred apps over time. Let me quickly place a Chrome window here. Let's see which one. Let's do this one. Now, if you want to open a new zone, I can click the New Zone bar at the edge of the screen like this. Another way to add a new zone is to press the Control Command plus keyboard shortcut. Now I can resize zones by dragging this white bar that appears between them. When you minimize a window, this empties the zone and the launcher appears there. So you can now open a new window in the zone. Pressing Command Tab allows you to choose a recent window. Here I'm holding Command and pressing Tab repeatedly. What happens if there is no empty zone and a new window is opened? Well, this is what the floating zone is for. A window placed into the floating zone floats above the tiling zones. You can also use the floating zone bar at the bottom of the screen to open the launcher for the floating zone directly. Hovering over the dock shows the windows of that application. You can drag a window into a zone to open it there. You can also drag the application icon. And you can also drag onto the new zone bar or the floating zone bar at the bottom of the screen. Drag and drop is integrated throughout, so you can drag other things like email messages, files, or URLs, and so on to open them in the zone that you want. Now, if you are dragging a file and the destination zone has a window, if you simply drop the file, it will be handled by the application, in this case attached to the email message. But if you drag while holding the Zonogy modifier keys, Control Command, the file opens in the destination zone. Now I want to show you the Win-Shot Snapshots feature of Zonogy, the replacement for virtual desktops or macOS spaces. Pressing Control Command Tab shows you a timeline of snapshots. The gaps represent time between them. A snapshot saves the arrangement of windows at that time. Let's choose this one. Snapshots are saved either manually or automatically. It's configurable in the preferences. Pressing Control Command Escape clears all the zones. Pressing it again removes all the zones except one. Pressing Command M is the standard way to minimize a window on macOS. Pressing it again removes that zone. Similarly, pressing Command W is the standard way to close a window on macOS. Pressing it twice also removes the zone. On macOS, an application can be open even if it doesn't have any windows. So for example, here, if I close this Microsoft Word window, you can see in the menu bar that Word is still the active application. That means that, for example, if I press Command N to open a new window, a Microsoft Word window will open. Zonogy allows you to activate an application without raising any of its windows. So here I'm activating the Preview application. And I'm using its menu bar without polluting my screen with any of its other windows that I don't need. As a variation of this, Zonogy makes it particularly easy to open a new window of an application. You can hold the Option key that shows its green pluses, and then choosing the application always opens a new window of it. It's same as pressing Command N. Or you can drag out of the dock while pressing the Option key. Remember, if I minimize a window, that zone becomes a destination for the next window. If you want to make a zone the destination, you can also Control-Command-click it. This blue border shows that this zone is the destination for the next window. One use case for this here is, for example, I want to reply to this spam email reusing the same zone. I can do this. If I Control-Command double-click a zone, that makes it the destination and also shows the launcher. Since the windows on the screen are always nicely geometrically arranged, we can use the keyboard shortcut Control-Command arrow keys to navigate the windows. Holding Control-Command and then pressing the arrow keys moves this blue dot around. Releasing Control-Command focuses on that window.